clairsentience is clear feeling, okay, senses. And with clairsentience, there are many subcategories of it, but clairsentience in its purest form is body sensations, where you are sensing something with your physical body. So if I was doing a mediumship session and the person died of a heart attack, I will often feel a pressure in my chest. That's their way of communicating to me that it was a heart attack, the cause of death. If I'm doing a session with someone and it's more of a psychic reading, if they have a bad knee, I might start to feel my knee getting sore. And it's like, okay, I've got to figure out, is this did I tweak my knee? Or is this really a message coming from spirit? But if it's a body sensation that's being given to me by spirit, that's their way of communicating that there's a message for that person that you need to convey. Subcategories of clairsentience, one of them is empathy, which is emotional. When you are sitting across from somebody and they start to cry, you start to cry. That's that ability to pick up on the emotions of the other person. We often have that, especially as women. We also are very sensitive to energy. Almost everybody is clairsentient to a certain extent, and many of you mentioned clairsentience. We live in a body, and our body is made up of senses. That's how we translate the world around us, is through our senses. And so when we walk in a room, we will often get a feeling for how's the energy of this room. Or we meet somebody and we get a feeling for, do I like this person, do I not like this person? That's clairsentience. Then there's subcategories that we talked about as we were going around. The clairolfaction is smelling. Okay, and it's rare. It's not that common to smell. Or if you do smell, it's usually very specialized. You usually are not smelling all the time, but you do smell things if you have that clairolfaction gift. So the roses. I often will smell roses when Mother Mary is around. And she often comes that way to many people. It's a sign of angelic or very high guides present. But for me, it's usually Mother Mary when I smell roses, like I'm smelling it right now. As soon as I mentioned her, she seemed to be very activated by that. So I was smelling roses all of a sudden. But you can also taste things. And the tasting, again, very rare. Colleen and I always joke, I wish that all the tastes were good ones. She told a story one time about how she was doing a mediumship reading for a dog that passed, and she was tasting the dog food. Not a particularly pleasant taste. And the same thing with smells. There are times when I have had smells that I wish I had not had to smell, but they're very powerful. Alcohol